Good morning. My name is Gary Owen. This is Gary's Morning Chat. I'll see you straight after this. Good morning, Olga Davis. How are you? Make sure you put your thumbs up there. How are things, love? All right? Do you want to come in and have a chat with us? Come on in, have a chat. Won't bite you. Are you from Olga? You from Neath, Port Talbot? The studio's in Margam, in Port Talbot. So I call it studio. My daughter says it's a spare bedroom. So what can you do in it? They're always right, don't they, the kids? Oh gosh, let's have a look. UK deaths on COVID were down on the weekend, just to 55 people, but should rise back up. Good morning, Margaret. How are you, love? All right? Weather's changing, isn't it? Bit of rain coming in, I think, is it? Faye, good morning, love. All right? Everything okay? Johnny Lovejet, how are you? How are things? Anybody else come in? Let's read a bit of news. Anyway, pubs in England could reopen as early as 22nd of June. But a lot of NHS people are saying it's still too early. Although a lot of people have becoming weller and more well, there's still a lot of deaths in society, due to COVID. 2 bodies of old people who had not been seen for 2 weeks were found dead because they'd not been checked on. Neighbours detected with a smell, and they went in. Good morning, John. They went in and found 2 people dead. 9 million furlong Brits are to be warned of a spike in redundancies in the coming weeks. Companies are not selling anything, are they? Looking terrible out there. Lockdown has prevented over 1 million deaths in the UK. Prince Andrew is back at work, but says he will not be going to the USA anytime soon. They lock him up, see, won't they? He'd be over there like a gun there. Priti Patel is to double sentences of people who assault the police. Rightly so. Bonnie Painter, one of the Painter sisters, that died at the ripe old age of 69. It's young though, isn't it? 69 for anybody to die is young. NHS waiting list could hit 10 million this year due to COVID. Health bosses, so the waiting list is due to COVID, and it's just too dangerous to get people into hospital. Zoos and parks, safari parks could open from the 15th of June, said the Prime Minister. The London Museum had a slavery statue outside. This has been removed. I mean, who's going to put a statue of some bloke as slavery? Before all this came, you can't celebrate slavery, can you? It's not, common sense, for goodness sake. Oh, now then, rats. Rats have been hiding in cars because cars haven't been moving for a couple of weeks. They've been nesting inside cars, glove compartments, everywhere. Big, huge problem in the UK at the moment. I thought I had them in the attic. I've been up there on a good scout around. But I had birds and bats or something up there. There's no rats up there, but terrible. So watch yourselves. If you've got a car that hasn't been moved, have a look under the bonnet, make sure they're not hiding in there, right? Get some mothballs or some cotton wool, and put some peppermint oil and stuff it into the nooks and crannies of the car. Same in the house, up in the attic, because rats hate peppermint oil. Right, stops them coming in. So I've done loads. My attic is smelling like, I don't know what, the peppermint. It's a lovely smell, but the rats hate it. So that's what you need to do. Yeah, and rats got to keep on gnawing because their teeth keep on growing. So they love a bit of plastic under the dashboard. I've seen cars with damage from rats and mice, and they gnaw anything. They pee over everything. It's like a wheels disease you've got to watch, you know. Oh. So you're on a day off from building the lean-to, is it, Johnny? It's going to rain soon, isn't it? Tomorrow, I think. Today, tomorrow. Got to watch it. Got to get on with it. How is everybody then? Sonny's been up all night playing games, I think. She was on the internet earlier. I got up early. 5:15 I got up. Knackered. Yes, huge problem, John. And now that all the restaurants are closed, where they used to hang out back of restaurants waiting for scraps of food to be chucked out in bins, now they're coming into the suburbs, houses, looking for food. I mean, what type of roof are you going to put on it now then? You're going to tile the roof? Or is it going to be polythene? Or are you going to have tin sheet in? Cheapest way is OSB boards, isn't it? And then put felt over that. But don't last that long, does it? As soon as a bit of damp gets in there, swells up. Tin sheet in is best. Yeah. There's a problem. Wherever you go now, and rats. Rats in the attic. Rats in the cavities. They love the cavities. Nice and warm. Build a nest in there. Come back out the vents. People's houses. Only plastic, a lot of them. Polycarbonate roof, is it? Twin wall. Yeah, good idea. Good morning, Kyle. He's up. He's having his boards today. Kyle, Johnny has been making a decking, but he's been sadly let down by local suppliers. So today, apparently going to be delivering his decking, his boards, so you can get on with it. Johnny has been making a lean-to, Kyle. So, and he's going to put a polycarbonate roof on it. Twin wall polycarbonate. I say you couldn't get triple wall in it, but it's quite expensive. Up since 5, yeah. I was up early as well. I was up early. 5:30 I think I got up, went out the garden, cup of coffee, froze to death, put the jumper on. Whew, it's nippy out there. Rain coming in at 2, is it? Oh, thanks, Margaret. See, she's good at the weather. She can tell who's coming in. The other day she said it was coming in 11. Guess what happened at 11? Rain. Dead on 11, Margaret. How the hell do you do it? Excited, see Kyle and you? Excited, the word's come in. What if it don't come out today? What are you going to do? Huh? Heavy, is it? We need it. Get the dust down, John. Wash the dust away. I've been out the garden weeding. Oh, I hate it. But I put weed killer down now. Weed all. So still, things are starting to tilt and go over, you know. Once they're dead, it's easy to pick them up then, isn't it? I should tarmac the lot though and paint it green. Have you seen the size of the rats? They're coming in the UK now. Monster rats. What's the size of this now? Look at the size of that. Big boy. Size of a cat, man. The thing is, They're coming everywhere. Yeah, it's dangerous, Johnny, innit? Oh, terrible, John, it is. Cars are filthy again. Yeah, gotta be careful. Filthy things there. Yeah, I think it was a cat, don't you? Let's have another look at it. Look at the size of it. That's one of the smaller ones. They are bigger than that again. Huge. See, and the thing is, they're quite intelligent rats are, right? You've got some that are coming driving over now from the continent. Right? They even got their own cars. Look at him. Alright, Gov, anywhere to park? Keep on going. Go to Carmarthen. Don't come down here. Oh, I gotta laugh anyway. They are very intelligent though. Very intelligent. But I got this scaring device. I bought it off Amazon. 600 good reviews. You plug it in and there's 3 settings on it. One is for flies or spiders. Next one down is for rats or mice. Next one down is for barking dogs, which I've got next door. So when I go out, I'm going to plug it in, press the barking dogs one. Don't know what it does to them, but it do something. Yeah, they're coming over in droves. Don't worry about the immigrants. You got these. The rats are driving over. Yeah, that's right, John. They love it to look bigger, don't they? It's probably about that big. Put it right in front of the camera, though. Ooh. If you notice, he's only holding it with one hand. If it was heavy, he'd be only 2 hands, wouldn't he? Still. Horrible things, aren't they? And that bloke you got next door to you, but the rats are jumping there. What have you got to watch? Have we got a Toyota, John? What I was reading this morning, because I was up early reading about the rats, is Toyota wrap all the wiring looms in the car in a substance that's made from soya bean. It goes like plastic, goes really hard. With that, when the rats go in the engine, they can smell it. They start gnawing that off, but they gnaw into the cables as well. So in this son, oh lucky, perhaps probably different, isn't it? But Toyota, I think they're going through a lawsuit because so many rats have been in America. So many rats have been gnawing through the cables in cars because the cars haven't been moving for a while. Perfect place for rats to nest. You know, up in the engine compartment, behind the dash. And they cost about £1,000 to repair it all, you know, once they've been in there. Yeah, so it's not very good with the rats. I hate them, I do. Don't mind a mouse, you can catch a mouse in a little trap in it. But a rat, when they're big like that, you do see them, you know. You do see them puffed up a bit. And cats won't go near them, see. I get a cat, it brings them in like that big. But yet it'll bring a rabbit in, a baby rabbit. And the rabbit is big, you know. But it don't fight back, does it? So, not in Betobham, Glynneath. That's where the cat lives. But the Jack Russell may be moving down here. She's up there at the moment. So maybe having my daughter moves in full time now in September. She's going to Margam school. Then we may have the Jack Russell here as well. But she's a menace, man. Where's he out? Oh, we'll have to see. Yeah, I'll have to have a look, John. I remember you can get plastic ones, kind of big plastic ones about that big. At the moment, it's quiet up there. Since I plugged that machine in, it's brilliant. Let me get it for you to have a look at it. Brilliant. Nothing happening up there. Oh, there it is. See, 3-pin plug, and you've got a range of LEDs there then, and you've got a little button on the top here. You can set the different things, you know. The middle one though is for rats and mice and bats and birds. Just plug it in and it emits this ultraviolet noise. We can't hear it, humans, but it drives them batty. You're glad you live in an upstairs flat? Are you middle floor or top floor? Oh, that's good, Bricks NX. This is a quick death, isn't it? Nothing worse than them wriggling around, John. I used to work down the docks years ago, and the rat problem down the docks, oh my good lord. People be having lunch, and the rats be running around, you know, waiting for anything to drop, a crumb or something. So you used to have these big cages. You put a bit of food in, and the rat would go in, the door would slam behind them, they couldn't get back out. Well, the next morning you go into the factory where we were all working, and the rats, 2 or 3 of them, be in this cage. They all be fighting, making a hell of a noise. The boss then would get them and chuck them in the docks, drown them. He'd leave them in there for a couple of hours, then bring them back out and chuck them in the bin. Just have loads. 3 or 4 every day. Horrible they were. Johnny, your jokes are terrible. Only 2 floors, is it? You're probably in the best place. You don't want to be in the one with the attic, see? Because plasterboard. Straight through plasterboard. So you've got to be careful when they're in the attic. The worst thing you can have is if a rat dies in an attic or behind a bed or whatever. They friggin' stink for weeks. Oh. When I was working up in Surrey, we had one die in an old building. All the gardeners got all the stuff out of the way, and he was dead in it. And they took it, burnt it, but the smell was there for ages. Disinfectant, bleach, nothing would get rid of it. Stinks. Yes. Is that your real face there, Johnny? Looks like a rat scaring face. What they love is peanut butter. If you put peanut butter on a rat trap, mouse trap, both mice and rats, they love it. Guaranteed, next day, something will be in there dead. I found that out up in Surrey. Because people are putting cheese on. They don't like cheese really. They'll eat it, but they're not fussed on it. But peanut butter, they can't resist. So if you get some rat traps, put a peanut butter in there. All you do is a noise. But then you go dispose of the body in it. And the tail is where all the germs are. So peeing over it all the time. Yeah, best bait, John, innit? Big lump of that. As they go on to gnaw on it and lick it. But if you have a rat catcher out, or as they like to be called, a pest exterminator, they don't like to be called rat catchers. Pest exterminator in Port Talbot is £120. And that's for, I think, 6 visits. First visit to identify the problem and put down the bait, the rat poison. Second time then to see if it's been taken. Third time then to look for the dead bodies. They do come out quite a few times until they've eradicated the problem, which is good. But 120 quid's a lot of money, innit? Some bloody rats, like. So this is 20 quid. Right, peppermint oil, I think it was about 3 quid. And the, oh yeah, them wipes, women use that cotton wool wipes. I had a load of them wipe things and put the oil on. Now, chucking them all over the place. In the corners where the rats would be, like. Yeah, Michael Shea, that's the one. Neath Talbot, yeah. He is the main one for Neath Talbot. Yeah, Kev's brother, that's right. He is the one, he is the rat catcher around here. And, well, that lady who had the CCTV, she's living in a council house, and she had them up there in Glynneath, rats in the attic. And you could hear them bum 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 bum, because she had this cladding on, right? And between the cladding and the house was a little tiny gap, and they're running up in between the cladding, going up into the attic, and she had a hell of a problem there. And that's why she wanted CCTV as well, to make sure that there weren't any more rats coming round. So, but Mr. Shea was up there, apparently. Good morning, Fee. How are you? Yeah, he's been doing it years, hasn't he? Well, Fee, are you cooking today, love? What's on the menu today? Banana cake? Morning. Kyle's here somewhere. He's been up since 5, he reckons. Did he make everybody breakfast? Fee, did he make you breakfast? Up, Kyle's happy, boards are here. Hooray! Get stuck in now before the rain at 11 is going to hammer down. Fee's happy now. Although that noise now, the circular saw will be going now. Be buzzing away like anything. She's happy now. Oh yes, not much good news out there, I think. I read all the news. Well, senior officials are warning of a second wave of coronavirus. Boris Johnson is losing public confidence the way he's handled the pandemic. Health chief still says too early to relax restrictions. The virus still very prevalent in the UK. We'll see, mommy. They're going to relax. The pubs will be open. Discotheques and everything else, and they'll be catching it again. You haven't made any breakfast? He don't want any yet, he said. Yeah. They'll eat it, see, won't they? They'll eat anything. Filthy things. They'll eat anything. They'll eat almost, well, they'll eat themselves. Rats will feed, they find one, they pick on him and eat him. They even eat the young rats too. They're filthy, they got no, I don't know, they're just horrible things. Imagine in a million years' time, they'll be getting work, they'll be getting jobs. It'll be racism against the rats, won't it? We'll all be gone anyway. Nothing left to us. They eat dog poo as well, do they? Ugh. Ugh, you dirty rat. Ugh. Got no morals, them rats. Quite right. Where they've been brought up. Disgusting animals. Ugh, a fi. Oof. I talk to my dog in Welsh. I say ach a fi to him. Or to her rather. She knows anything ach a fi, can't go near it. Come on, ach a fi. Come on, away. There's not many snakes around, thank God. There's loads of spiders. But these get rid of spiders as well, see Margaret? No spiders in here. Rats have had them all. I know. Yeah, the rats, remember them? A lot of people have had their feet gnawed away by rats. Old people, you know. Their feet got a bit pins and needles. Next thing you can't feel it. Next thing a rat have had the toe. Blinking hell, man. And in Barry, a rat came down from an attic and ate the baby's eyes. That is true. Ate both of the baby's eyes. Baby's blind, or the person's blind. I don't think they're still alive or what. It's a while back, but if you have a look on Google, rats eat baby's eyes in Barry, South Wales. Terrible things, man. Ugh. See, the thing is with babies, they smell the milk, rats do, on the baby's face. So they're off, you know. Yeah, it's terrible. Kyle's off. He's got to sort it out before it rains. Have a good day. Take care. Yes, get in there, Kyle. Enjoy yourself. Don't forget photographs now. Progress. Have to show Johnny Lovejet then. Yeah, terrible, innit? Rats. Ugh. Imagine now, when we all get buried, I'm going to get cremated and have no rats eating me. Innit? They're bound to dig down, innit? Ugh. Yeah, they love them over there. Bat, rat, cat, dog, anything. They don't blink an eye. Locusts, they love scorpions. Right, deep fried scorpions in China, Wuhan, that stinking shithole, pardon the French. But over there, deep fried scorpions, and they love eating them. There's something wrong with them, man. Go and get McDonald's around the corner. Go and get a blinking burger. Blinking hell. What's wrong with them? Thing is, they've been brought up all their life to eat that type of thing. You know, let's have a takeaway up. There's a takeaway running along the floor there. Go and grab it. Ma'am, there's a rat for breakfast. Oh, I got a scary one. From Glencorrog. Scary. Ooh, don't get me started now. Won't be able to walk around in the sheds. Go up my shed. Ooh, something jump out at me. Worst thing is the rats. The rats are terrible, aren't they? Yeah, they'd eat anything, Margaret. Chinese. Thing is, there's Chinese people around us, you know. What are they eating? I mean, there was a rumour years ago in Taibach with the Chinese in it. There's no dogs in Taibach. Because once it's in that curry sauce, you don't know what you're eating, see? Ugh. I'm vegan now, no more meat. Vegan. For a year anyway. See if I can stick it a bit longer perhaps. But I'm on the diet. So if the government want to get that chicken from over America, chlorinated chicken, I won't be touching it. Bonkers, man. Filthy. Oh, what are we all doing today again? I'm going to Glynneath later on. I'm going to go up there and tidy away the wiring a bit. I'm going to do the story a bit more, what I've been told about Glencorrog. And lots of people have said they've seen it. This is really scary up there. So we'll have a look. It's not as scary as some of the ones you've done, John, but they are scary, you know. George Bond! Good morning, George. How are you? Fish heads. Yeah, it's lovely in Aberfan Beach, isn't it? Huh? Blue sea. Look at it out there. It's lovely. Just watch that woman down there now, look, sunbathing. Go and see her now after. She might want oil rubbed on her. Good morning, George. Morning, George. Are you feeling better now today? Don't let anything get to you, just get over it. Yeah, Little Britain. Good morning, Amelia. How are you, love, right? Yes, anything racist or a little bit racist, they've taken it away, ain't they? Used to be programs, didn't they? Love Thy Neighbour, remember that? That was racist, really. There we are. Great, man. I was asleep about midnight, maybe 1 o'clock. Up then at 5:30. Yeah, anything racist, they're taking it away now because they can't be bothered with the backlash, innit? I mean, the guy that was selling slaves, they had a big statue of him. How can you celebrate that? It's ridiculous. Whose idea was that? Put that up. Chuck him in the river. That river will be full now. The thing is, lots of people get a bad time in the UK, innit? Disabled people, they get a bad time. You know, they're singled out, or people laugh at them when they walk past and all that. It's not nice, is it? Yeah. Only thing was, John, YouTube strike. Oh, mad, isn't it? YouTube had to take it down. Oh. Because the music wasn't authorised. I didn't even put the music on there. All it was a video I found deep in the archives of YouTube and just replayed it. Oh, that was the end of it. But there's lovely videos on YouTube, but they're hard to find, you know, because the people who put them on initially didn't put the keywords in that come up in search, so they're down in the depths. So yeah, History of Talbot's great. I will try and put it on again. Well, but what I'll have to do, I'll have to put it on quiet. You know, I'll just put a link. I don't know what to do with it. Copyright is a big thing, see, on the internet. You get sued if you're not careful. But yes, some great shows about. There's a great one about Margam Park, but I've only seen it last year. I can't find it again now. But it goes into the history of Margam Park and the monks, you know, 1147, and it comes forward from there. But I don't know what the hell it is. I've looked and looked. That's right, John. It's a nightmare. It's not just colour, it's disabled people as well. Yeah, they want to make money, don't they? Yeah, bye-bye, Faye. Nice to see you, love. Enjoy your cleaning, ironing, all your women's duties. She's living by herself, I expect. She's only cleaning for herself. Gotta keep the house tidy now. Like, you can't see this room. I have tidied up, but it still looks a mess. Yeah, copyright's all about them making money, innit? Or not making money. They want as many videos as possible. I'm doing 2 a day, you know? But I'm not looking to make money or anything. I don't care. It's just something to do and a bit of fun. Chat to all my friends. Yeah, disabled rights. They won't even put ramps down, John. You know, some people trying to get into libraries and whatever. There's 2 or 3 steps to get in. There's no ramp. Local council should be putting ramps out, permanent ramps. You know, concrete ramp, permanent. No. Go to Tayback Library. No ramp there. Hi again. Fees, you can't keep awake now. Huh? She loves a man with a beard. But not a grey one. Oh. Yeah, discrimination everywhere, John. Disabled. People think it's just funny to laugh at everybody, you know. But yeah, it's terrible, John. Like, I sell stuff on eBay, but some months you don't have bugger all. You know, you don't get anything. But other months you make up a bit more, but other months it's up and down. Useless, really. But that's life. You're awake now, are you? And John, don't forget about the immigrants that come straight in. Oh, house, money, all shapes coming into the house. Nothing wrong with them. Won't go out to work. Won't even look for work. They know the system inside out. On that boat, when they come across that inflatable boat, little book, how to work the system. As soon as they land, up and up. It's wrong, man. Pretty Patel now. She's useless. She wants to change her name from Patel to useless. Pretty useless. Right? That suits her. She said, oh, anybody that's coming into the UK, quarantine for 2 weeks. What she failed to do is to tell the airports and the aircraft companies, when the people are boarding now, give them a leaflet and say you've got to go into quarantine. No, they haven't told anybody. People are coming over here with COVID, right? There was a guy from Switzerland the other day, came on British Airways. Nobody told him anything about the 14-day quarantine. Mask on, coughing his guts up, had to go straight to hospital. Suspected COVID. He said, oh, nobody told me I had to go into quarantine. Bonkers, man. Absolutely bonkers. See, we've got to have a little rant on you. It's the only way to get it off our chest. It winds me up, honest. The more I read the news, the worse it is. Pretty Patel. Pretty useless. So she wants to be called. God. Oh, what's happening today? What are you up to today, Fia? Are you working today, love? Are you working in that carrot shop? Might call in, you never know. If you see a gentleman walking in with a beard, looking suave, sophisticated, it won't be me. Be somebody else. Oh yeah, they don't work. And they got everything. I haven't been on Facebook yet, George. You don't get anything? No, a lot of us don't get anything. Thursday, Saturdays, eh? Yeah, my mother and sister had cancer. Couldn't get anything from. Johnny, haven't you worked out how to get the box yet? Eh? Come on now, John. I'll have a look at it now, George, after this now. You've been lazy today. You can get a box though, John, can you? You plug into your internet. Get all the things free. Don't know if that's still going around. See you, Amelia. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy whatever you're going to do. Have a kip. Don't worry about it. Shh. They sell them on eBay, John. 30 quid. Runs on, don't know what it runs on. Can't remember now. Just plug them in, don't you? Skyboxes usually, innit? If you've got Sky. if you've got Sky, you plug this in between, innit? And you used to have a card with a Sky. Well, it sends a signal to Sky saying that you've still got the card. Still paying the premium. Oh, John's in a sweat. Shh. So they are. Shh, don't tell the 20 viewers. Yeah. Oh, I can't remember what the system is. It's the same as the mobile phones run on, you know. Yeah. I haven't got movies. I got Netflix, Wi-Fi in it, and Prime. But I got Prime as a student. Right, this is a little trick that you've got to do. If you want Prime for 6 months for free, right, and then after that pay half price, you register as a student, right? Now then, the only problem is you've got to have a student email address, right? For you to have it, it's got to end in not .gov, .ac, academic, right? Now then, the way you get around this is you apply to Open University to become a student, right? They immediately give you an email address before it all goes through. So you get an email address, you send off to Amazon, or here's my email address, but you don't start the university stuff. And you cancel the email address. See? But it works straight away. I don't have to spend in the rules. Last, you'll be lucky. Another 2 weeks of it yet. Yeah, it works better with an Ethernet cable. No, all you got to have is the email address fee. .ac female email address. I've done it already. Open University. I did study a law degree. Open University, but it's so boring. Ugh. Then I went on to do a psychology degree. But it told me too much about myself. Yeah, there we are, see? Yeah, charge. The worst one is the the music one, you know, or the books one. Try and find on Amazon how to cancel that. Oh my good God. You got search right through to find it. It's not clear. Yeah. Oh, it's awful. And you won't get your money back. It's a nightmare. You can appeal, mind. You can write into them. I do know people that have written in and saying there was a discrepancy and they shouldn't have been charged because you may get money back, John. You could try it. Because all they do is they check up to see if you've downloaded any of their programs. If you haven't, you'll be okay. You'll get some money back. Only thing with Netflix and Prime, after a while, it's all bloody repeats. Same as the BBC, innit? I don't watch BBC at all. I haven't got a licence. By the look in it, licences will be phased out. Oh, you had 1 month money back too? Yeah, you had 1 month's money back. It's horrible, it is. I was the same, because if you got loads of direct debits going out, innit? You're just looking as a list and you don't see it in there, like Prime. Oh God. Or you can't remember when you've done it because you've got 30 days on a cool off period. Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? Never mind. BBC, they got a new Director General come in and he's in favour of scrapping the licence because it's costing too much money to enforce it. They send you 6,000 letters out. You haven't got a licence, you haven't got a licence, you haven't got a licence. I had hundreds of letters come through like that. Didn't open any of them because I knew they're all the same. They start off white, then a grey, then you get a red one, then a double red. As if it's going to frighten you now. Oh, don't watch the crap. Watch on YouTube anyway. Comes around a day or two after. Oh, there we are, man. You shot something out of it. Hello, Modo. You didn't realise that films and music and books. Thing is, anything you have free is could be over £21 in it. I think. Didn't they bring that in later on? That'd be a certain price. Who's this now to pester me at this early stage? I've been having problems today. Rubbish. Put that off. Social media, you're slaves to it, don't we? I'm gonna have a week. I try it a week. I'm not gonna have any social media, only this YouTube. All the rest is going off. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Oh God. So all of the balls anyway, innit? Just trying to sell you something. But I'm gonna have a week off. And just see how it is. Might even switch the phone off for a week. That would be peace. Oh well, everybody, it's 10 to 9. It's time to go, I think. What do you think, John? Right, we're all off, I think. See you later on. Everybody have a lovely day. There's a pattern there, Johnny. Yeah, bye-bye, Margaret. I'll put out the word now today, John. See if I can get any ghost stories. And see what we can collate together. Bye-bye, everyone. See you all tonight, 10 o'clock sharp, for another enthralling chat.